or M1001. You have two slabs of tissue. This is slab number 1 under scanning view, and this is slab number 2 under scanning view. Both came from the same organ. Okay? Same organ but different patients. Dito muna tayo. What is the tissue? Bawal tumingin. What do you see? Fusiform cells. Tama. Elongated nuclei. Tama. Centrally located nuclei. What is the tissue? Dalawa lang ang choices nyo. Sa fusiform cells with centrally located elongated nucleus. Dalawa lang cell, ang ganun ang itsura. Smooth muscle at saka ano yung isa? Fibroblast. Okay? Do they look like smooth muscles or fibroblasts to you? They have more of the pink cytoplasm and it is within the cell membrane. Tama? Kasi yung fibroblast, po-produce siya ng collagen which is also pink, tapos inilalabas niya yung collagen. Tama? Eh ito, nasa loob yung pink. So, more on smooth muscles to. Yung kabila. Fusiform cell, centrally located nuclei. Tissue. Smooth muscles pa rin. What is the difference between this one and this one? Same magnification yan, ha? Minumove ko lang. Mas maraming nucleus to. Tapos, ito yung isa. Ito yung isa. Same magnification. Sino? Ito o yung isa? So this one has wider fibers. And that's why yung nucleus mo mukhang hindi tabi-tabi. Kasi mas malalaki yung fibers mo. And this correct, this is hypertrophy. Okay? What is the stimulus? Smooth muscle, increased workload and stimulus. Okay, hormonal stimulation might be the case here. Ano yun? Iniisip ko kung saan mag-i-increase ang workload ng smooth muscle. Pagka masyadong mabilis yung peristalsis sa gastrointestinal tract, siguro increase din yung workload. Pero wala pa akong nakitang nag-hypertrophy na smooth muscle sa gastrointestinal tract. Okay, most probably this came from the uterus or the myometrium, and the stimulation is hormonal. What hormone? What hormone? Estrogen? Diba sa normal menstrual cycle, 2 beses nagpipik ang estrogen mo? Ibig sabihin, nag-hypertrophy na yung uterus namin every time magpipik yung estrogen namin. Kailan lumalaki yung uterus? Yung muscle ng uterus? Pagka nagiging pregnant, what makes it? Progesterone initially secreted by by the corpus luteum of pregnancy. Correct? Theca cells in the corpus luteum of pregnancy. Tama? Tapos, after the first trimester, sino na yung magsusustain dito sa hypertrophy na to? Oh. Anong hormone? HCG. Okay. Beta HCG yung susustain ng hypertrophy and hyperplasia. Okay? It can undergo hypertrophy and hyperplasia. Kasi bawal yan dito eh. Sabi ni, butin lang, di kape yan. So this has undergone hypertrophy and hyperplasia. This is normal. Can you answer this in your practical exams?
Doktor po yung hyperplasia at hypertrophy. Yan po yun.
This is normal.
Okay.
Mataba, mas mataba. Tsaka actually mas malaki. Reversible, revert back to normal. Once the stimulation is removed, it can revert back to normal. It is an adaptive change. Tissue. Can you see a lobule? Identify. Central vein. Triad. Triad. Triad din po. Okay? These are hepatocytes, and the spaces in between will be the sinusoids. Okay? Oriented na kayo. Is this normal? Normal. Do you see any abnormality? Ito? Are there fat cells in this liver tissue? Ito marami oh. Are there fat cells? Fat cells, lipocytes. What are these cells? Portal triad, what are these cells? Na-identify nyo na kanina yan. Hepatocyte, di ba? Umatanda ako sa inyo. So these are hepatocytes, and what do you see within the hepatocytes? You have cleared out vacuoles inside, di ba? These are actually lipid vacuoles. The hepatocytes did not turn into fat cells or lipocytes. Instead, they're the ones having the big lipid vacuoles. And that's why they look like lipocytes, because of the big vacuoles inside. Sometimes the vacuoles are small. Okay? You call this steatosis or fatty change of the liver. Is this reversible or irreversible? Ba't nagkakaroon ng lipid vacuoles yung fat cells? Biochemistry. Ha? Isipin nyo, normally wala to, di ba? Normally hindi siya pupunta doon. But ito, nagkaroon siya ng maraming fat vacuoles sa loob ng hepatocytes. Is there something wrong with the person or the patient? Siyempre, there is something wrong kasi this is abnormal, di ba? Normally, it doesn't happen. Under normal circumstances, bakit nagkakaroon ng lipid vacuole? Ito yung isang SGD. Ito yung isang case ng SGD, katabi ni Cloudy swelling. Ano nangyayari sa fat pag kinain mo? Normal. Biochem. Ano nangyayari sa fat pag kinain mo? Ha? Dinadigest ng katawan. Minemetabolize ng katawan mo. Tama? Tapos, mapupunta siya into usable units. Very small usable units. Tapos, ito, ano nangyari? Bakit nasa-store mo siya? In much the same way, you have atherosclerotic plaques. May excess ka or hindi mo siya fully ma-metabolize lahat. Di ba? Or masyado kang maraming ipinapasok, hindi niya makayanan tanggalin lahat or metabolize lahat. Tama? Or masyado mabagal yung metabolism mo, kaya nagsa-stock up yung fat mo na hindi mo na metabolize. Ang ginagawa ng katawan, i-deposit ko muna siya sa liver cells, hindi na sa fat cells. Tama? Can you reverse the situation? Paano? Paano mo magagawa yun? Tapos, ano pang pwede mong gawin? Ha? Lalay possession. Magda-diet ka, babawasan mo yung fat intake mo. 1. Isa pa, i-metabolize mo yung excess. 2. Tama? Babalik pa siya sa dati. Yung normal, na walang fat vacuole sa loob. Pwede. What type of injury is this? Reversible injury. Okay? Pathologic stimulus causing the injury. Decreased metabolism of fat. Kaya nasa-store siya. Tama? Reversible, yes, because you can use it up or decrease your intake so that it won't pile up inside your body. Ay? Anong tawag sa kanya? Fatty change of the liver or steatosis. Grossly, your liver may be enlarged and yellowish in color in cases of fatty change of the liver. Will you have fat cells in fatty change of the liver? No. The hepatocytes are the ones having the vacuoles or the fat vacuoles. Staining. Okay, can you identify the tissue? Only females can have it inside the uterus. These are chorionic villi. Can you see the shape? It's lined by a layer of cytotrophoblast and outer layer of syncytiotropoblast, which, when the placenta is already mature, aggregate into a corner, forming your syncytial knot. Okay? Normal tissue. If it is a mature chorionic villus, you will have lots of blood vessels in the chorionic villus. Bakit? Ang function ng placenta, conduit between the circulation of the mother and the circulation of the fetus. Tama? So, ang placenta is essentially a big blood vessel, daanan, filter. So, puro blood vessel yan sa loob. These are chorionic villi, and these are the shape of the chorionic villi. Tama? Can you see the cytotrophoblastic cells? Ayun. The cytotrophoblast. Syncytiotrophoblastic cells, ayan. May syncytial knots. Cytotrophoblast, ayan. Ito yung mga mesenchymal cells sa loob, RBC, sa loob ng blood vessel. Correct?
Saan po yung syncytial?
Syncytiotrophoblasts are called syncytiotrophoblasts kasi nagsisyncytial aggregate siya. Aggregate. Yung mga nagsisyncytial na. Yung mga cytotrophoblast, wala. Baday lang siya. Nakapila lang siya dun sa papel. Kita nyo na yung architecture, ha? Do you recognize the outlines of the chorionic villi? What's the difference between this and the ones I showed you before? Can you see the outline? The nuclei. Buhay o patay? Patay. Walang nucleus. Katulad ng cardiomyocyte na nakita nyo doon. Okay? Type of necrosis. Coagulation necrosis. What is the cause? Hypoxia. Paano nagka-hypoxia din sa placenta? Ay puro blood vessel yan. Na-block. Okay? So usually, di ba yung placenta may cotyledons? Usually, pag na-block mo yung blood supply ng isang cotyledon, yun yung nagne-necrosis. And because the pathologic stimulus is hypoxia, it will undergo coagulation necrosis. It will retain its architecture. It will not retain the nucleus. The nucleus will either undergo karyorrhexis or karyolysis. Okay? In which case, you have lysis. Kahit yung mesenchymal cells mo dito wala na sa loob. Wala nang nucleus. Okay?